Hey guys, welcome to your first bottle for this week's Flow in Color. So the first position always represents our potential that we're in the midst of hopefully expanding into. So this is a gorgeous bottle. It is all pale turquoise. The name of it is Maha Chohan. So Maha in Sanskrit means greater. And then we have Chohan in Tibetan, which means inner teacher. So this bottle is representing the inner teacher in our feeling body. So when I see this first bottle, I really I'm like, whoa, everything makes sense with the current events and what's going on in the world. Basically, the heart and the feeling body is getting an incredible purification and lightening. Now that sounds nice, right? But that's not necessarily how we're feeling as we're going through it. In fact, it could be grief, suffering, like a heartbreaking. I mean, what's happening is a lot of repressed emotions around how we use our time and space from the pandemic, all of those repressed emotions coming up when people got more time and space to even be clear enough to realize that. And then two, with race, there's a lot of apparently repressed emotion around race still that needed to come up. So this bottle, it's the hope of the process that we're going through right now as a collective. And the color turquoise is made of yellow and green. So yellow is reminding us of our joy and our optimism. Green is reminding us of the space, honoring the space to connect with our own individual truth. Now, I will say this pale turquoise is lighter, more intense, creativity, individuation. So this bottle is really asking us to be receptive to the inner teacher in our heart by honoring our feelings. They kind of go in tandem, hand in hand. So the turquoise center relates to the expression of the heart into the world. So what's happening here is that we are called to step up into a higher expression of ourselves. And the only way to go about that is through our own individual evolution, is through getting in touch with our creativity. Creativity, I believe, is at the root of spirit, and spirit is in everything, so creativity is at the root of everything. By honoring our uniqueness, owning our individual nature, is honoring our spirit and supports the development of our highest potential here on earth. So I like to think of the greater teacher, the inner teacher, as this inner master within that we each have. And I see the intuition functioning as a pipeline through which we hear this message that comes through. Now, this bottle, this color frequency, pale turquoise, is going to support you and having more impromptu, spontaneous words of the heart coming out. It's gonna support you in really experiencing heart connective relationships and interactions with others. This really is so healing for the planet right now. This frequency really encourages us and opens us to cooperate with our creator within, the spirit within. Turquoise also represents the collective consciousness, collective unconsciousness, and here we have the conscious on top color and the bottom color, which is the subconscious, unified. So what this is saying is that there are more people than ever right now that are tuning into themselves and therefore tuning in to the collective unconscious, where I believe incredible imagination and solutions, creative, spontaneous solutions exist. So like people that are incredibly known for their brilliance over the years, inventors, Albert Einstein, for example,